Good old Starr Mountain trail. Starts off with a switchback. You know it's good. Doing some trail clearing with this Boreal 15 saw my cousin gave me. Pretty fancy, like cam action. Just unfold here, wrap. Yeehaw! Get the tree out of the way. At least I can walk a little easier down the path. Walking uphill through the woods. Only about a half mile so far. That's what's goofing off, sawing up trees. So, no hike in the East Tennessee woods would be complete without a bunch of Joros. See a little male and female right here in front of me. I don't know if it'll focus, but sorry, not sorry. Y'all can go somewhere else. Yep, it's like we got plenty of them. That looks like a giant booger. Fungus among us. Keep going, smacking the Joro spiders. 481 feet, 45 minutes to go a mile because I've been stopping and clearing the trail, sawing up trees. Man, it slows you down. Going a little more open woods here with some bigger trees, bigger hardwoods. It's getting a little more rocky and interesting here. Going up the side of the mountain. Like very rip-rappy. Came up a steep section. Back on the old Forest Service Road, I guess, or whatever the old road was across the mountain. Lots of briars. It's rough. That's for sure. Sounds like this is, the road keeps going down that way. And the trail now takes off up the rocks here. Headed over this tree. A little too big for my saw. So, this trail in the fall would really suck. Leaf litter, all the deciduous trees. It's already treacherous enough. I think I just got off the trail. Honestly, can't tell. As you go up here, everything looks like a damn trail, doesn't it? Let's go up and see. Looks like the old road's right up there. So maybe I missed the trail earlier. Would not be surprised. This ground is really stable too. It's all big rocks. Somebody stacked some rocks. That is a trail. So I was right. That's some of the switchbacks going up to that pile of rocks. So I was on the right track, just kind of back up the old road here. Fantastic. Reminds me of Chief Bend Scout Trail in Virginia, where there's an old railroad track, had like these 3 and 4 inch rock. We did it like in October, so it was all covered in leaf litter. So every step was like ankle breaking because you couldn't tell what you're stepping on. And this is bad enough being able to see. But I guess later this year, next few months, when the leaves all fall, I guess it'll be pretty crappy footing. So the purple is what Gaia told me the trail was. I'm sorry, the light purplish pink. And then the dark is the track I've taken this morning. As you can see, not the same. And I think I've gone less than 2 miles supposedly. So it looks like I should just scramble up the mountain if I'm gonna go to that expansion. That looks pretty rough. I guess I'll go to the switchbacks here at, I guess that's the county line. Fantastic. Swatting some more spider webs. So the road I was on kind of ended, or like a logging cut out or something. So now I'm just bushwhacking across the side of the mountain. According to the Gaia maps, there's a really old road below me that should be coming up to meet me here somewhere. So I'm just gonna try not to break a leg on the side of this rock slide here until I find that road. Fantastic. There's no way Kathy do want something like this. So not at the moment. I think I'm solo. I trusted the old phone GPS and guide GPS and kind of diagonally downhill until I hit this old road. See, the trees are like a foot thick in it, so definitely hadn't been used for a while. If you look at my path here, I was on them. They're pretty clearly marked with rock piles and well worn, but it got so rough on the hillside that, and like I said, right now I'm on this road, but Gaia is, it's like it's shifted. So definitely not as accurate as I'd like it to be. So we'll keep going. We're almost to the switchbacks. It only says we've only done about 2¼ miles so far. Fantastic. We got to another big rock slide. The old road disappeared, but come across where somebody either in a Jeep or a side-by-side has been up through here. So who it was, I guess they knew where the old road was, or at least how to get to the top of the mountain, because I'm following their tracks. I think I cut the switchback short according to this. So supposedly if I go that way, which is up the hill, I'll find the switchback. There's been bushwhacking at the side of this hill. It's about a 45-degree angle. And it happened upon this trail that sort of matches the Gaia map. So maybe a trail does exist, it's just poorly marked. So I guess I'll follow this since it's going where I want to go, to the top of the ridge, Starr Mountain. You see 411 down there. I can see semi trucks on it and cars. I guess that's the valley. My lens clean. It is now. Good luck, buddy. Oh. Stabbed in the finally turned back south. See some pink ribbons. Maybe somebody marked or surveyed this in the last few years. Still going up a little ways, almost to the top, I think. Hope I don't have to come back down this way, but I just scrambled up that ravine almost to the top of the mountain. Trail petered out again. So hillside scrambling it is. hopefully I can find a trail down. Otherwise, I'll probably just roll down the mountain. Yeah, I guess it's gotta be one of the high points of the mountain. Jeez. Let's see what Gaia has to say. Looks like there's a higher point behind me, but further down, yeah, highest point is supposedly back that way, so I guess I'll run back there. Well, by God, there actually is a trail up here, just apparently nobody does it. More difficult. So this is headed north towards the old forest roads. I came from the south, from Gee Creek Wilderness, Gee Creek Falls Trailhead. Supposedly I was trying to go up 190 to get to this 191 trail. I just want to walk back to the highest point on Starr Mountain before I go out the other way to see if there's a view over the Hiawassee from the other end. But hey, the trail's actually here. Yeah, it just looks like nobody uses it. I did make it to the top of the mountain, so still hear the semis on 411 and 75. Guess we went the other side of this trail sign that somebody's hit and broken. Apparently 190 is that away. I guess the way I came, it'd be pretty amazing if I scrambled up the right way. I guess I just missed the switchback, so that's good to know. I'll look for this and go back down that way. But first, let's go to the end of 191, see if there's any views. So this is 191 as you get near the dead end. I've pretty much just been walking through trees because there's been a bunch of downed trees. Apparently, not many people have used this trail because you can barely see it. Hell, I've lost it non-stop. Just following the ridge of the mountain is about the only way to stay on course, and to be completely honest, if it wasn't for the ridge of the mountain, it'd be real hard to stay on it. So just keep walking the ridge. From time to time it looks like a trail, so the mountain ends and falls off a cliff. Super. You don't say. Walking on down trees for the last half hour. This is the trail. It's somewhere up here. Occasionally you get a glimpse of it. With all these trees blowing down, since it's a ridge top, kind of hard to maintain, especially if nobody uses it because it's far away from civilization. Good old wilderness. That's the briars. That's the worst part when you run into one of those. They're choking. Fantastic. You can go back towards the top. Hey, look, that's what it looks trail like up here. Well, I think I'm bleeding enough from all the briars. Definitely should call this place Briar Mountain instead of Starr Mountain. There's places where the canopy's thick enough that the ground covers. Not bad. Lots of blowdowns though. According to the maps, I've still got a ways to go if I want to get to the point of the mountain, but I'm not really sure if there's anything to see other than more trees. I guess I am about 2,000 feet from the end here. Then I may just roll down the hill back where I came from instead of doing the 3 or 4 miles back. Right now I'm at 5 miles. So, good times. Not sure if I'm close, but I'm almost to the end of this. I'm at the rocky point. I think it starts to go downhill. I'm not really sure if there's any reason to, you know, keep going, but oh well, I came all this way. Might as well bleed some more. Kind of looks trail-like. Ow. Briars. Stand on a rock for a second and look around. Like we're near the end of this ridge. Don't think that's horse poo. Pig poo. So there's been some rooting going on around here, so probably pigs. Probably the worst thing to run into out here. And not really a view, just a hillside. I can kind of see with my naked eyes the hills. I guess I can see down towards Chilhowie and Big Frog. That's probably the best view we're gonna get. Fantastic. So I shimmied down the hillside where the map said there were switchbacks, and there weren't any. It was just like rocky face, trying to found the 191 that brown signpost marker showed. It looks like it's a diagonal straight shot back towards the parking lot right now. It's pretty rough. Isn't well maintained like that, but rocky. So gotta watch your step, and it's hard when you can't see because of all the shrubbery. Don't want to fall to the right. You have the leaves and rocks and the tiny path here. You can kind of see. You can step off the side real easy. And the acorns. The dang acorns are everywhere. So, like walking on marbles. Let's hold on to this tree. I'm gonna take an express trip down the hill. It's pretty steep. So here I am, back to the road in the parking lot. That's a hike I probably wouldn't do again unless I was trying to punish myself. On the broken rock and hard to follow trail. My feet and legs are pretty banged up from sticks and briars and holly bushes and getting jabbed in the shins by pine trees and all that goodness. So now, this was trail 190 from Gee Creek area up to top of Starr Mountain, which is trail 191. Get home and take the whistling rhinorex off the roof. It looks like I picked up some acorns today. Yay. I'll say that was only, I started at 10 a.m. and it's only 5:46, so only 7 hours and 45 minutes. Not too bad.